Alright guys, this video is going to be just talking about this project. It's a precursor to what's going to happen. First of all, I'm going to have a breakdown on the KG-02, how to take it apart if I'm able to find all of the upgrades. I know you're wondering, hey, he has a rifle on here. I do work on gas rifles and gas shotguns. I love all gas stuff. There's nothing I don't love this. Well, gas, okay, that was stupid. Anything that's gas I love, but obviously I'm more towards pistols, but I do love rifles. I own the original one. Excellent gun. This gun is, I can't say enough good things about it. It's a really fun gun. I own the 1022. This is what it's based on. It's an excellent gun. Excellent product by KG-02. Their stock M4 is wonderful. Their high capitals are good, and they're, you know what, they're really good prices. I think KG-02 is a great company, bang for buck kind of thing. I got this from Gas Rollback Central from Texas. They gave me a really good price, so I appreciate that. And they gave me some swag, so we'll take a look at that. But for the future video that's going to follow this, we're going to have a breakdown. I already picked up this. I don't know if someone's done a video on how to install this, but when I went to the website to check for it, they had a video and they didn't. So I thought, you know, why not make a video? I've already installed this. I've installed this and the M-Pass and some custom ones. So it's pretty easy, straightforward, but I thought, why not make a dedicated video for this? And this was bought recently, so I don't know if there's anything different, and I guess we'll find out when I actually take a look at it. Still the same thing. I remember when I got it for the last customer, it was in the same box. I don't know. I don't think anything's been changed. But we have that. I will do a full breakdown of the KG-02 if I get enough people, but to be quite honest, it's such an old gun. I'm pretty sure there's already a video out there, and I don't want to do a full breakdown if I can't find the upgrades. That's going to be my biggest problem, is because I'm doing a project on this gun that's so old, and I don't think there's been any reiteration of parts, so I'm going to have to really dig a lot of websites to find upgrades, because I would like to actually deck this out. Now, the reason why is because it's going into this. Alright, this guy is a bad boy. It's based on a real steel. I had a good friend on Facebook that introduced me to this. He found it, and this is for real steel. It's I'll put in the link description to this company. It's a real steel company. I can't get enough of that. I really like it. You guys know me. I like unique stuff. So I thought, what the hell? When he introduced this to me, I was like, why not just see if I can fit this to the KC-02? Now this is quite expensive. It's in the 300 plus range. I'll put the link below. I bought it from Bernie Wolf, and he does have a YouTube channel, and you know, where he's just showing his stuff. He's got it for other platforms. I believe he's got it for like Moselle Nagant. He's trying to do like the M14 and like other platforms. I know he's got the AK, and it's just, I think it's really cool looking. It's, you know, sort of futuristic looking. I'm very excited, and if it doesn't work, I have a real one. So my only rules for this, and I think that's why I want to do the videos, is talk about when you're fitting something that's not meant to be. The only rule I'm going to have is, for me, and this you guys have to come upon your own rules when you get stuff like this, is if you own the real steel, are you going to mod this, or are you going to mod the cheaper thing? I got this for a really good price, and I'm willing to sacrifice this to fit this, instead of willing to sacrifice this because I have a real steel. So you guys have to weigh your options in terms of what you're going to fit. For all we know is I could take this out and it could be a drop-in, but I don't know until we actually do that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to unbox the KG-02, maybe talk about a little, but you know, it's such an old gun. I don't really know if there's a resurgence of people buying it or whatever, but it's an old gun and it's great. It's a classic, I think. So we'll talk about that. I'll have a video when I'm going to take this to my field tomorrow and actually play it and play test and make sure everything's fine. And then I'm going to start researching on what parts I can actually still acquire and then from there I'll start doing videos on if I install anything like the cradle. I got 4 mags already. Look at the swag right now, and we'll look at the KC-02 and we'll talk more as we go. But this is the end goal, to get the KC-02 into this without damaging this. I will not damage this, nor will I damage the trigger bar. Okay, it's going to be a tricky one, but I think I can do it without damaging this kit and focusing on fitting the KC-02. But if it's too extreme, I will just, I'll put it in the video when we try to learn if I can fit this or not. I think it'll be a fun little series to do. Let's take a look at the swag from Gas Pro Central. Thank you, Texas. I do want to visit Texas and play one day there. I think ideally one day I would actually like to visit everybody and go play airsoft and all over the world. It'd be really fun. Okay, we got some cool swag. Let's make sure it's empty. And there's 2 brothers that own the shop and run it. Nice local store. Gas Pro Central. We have one of these. I'm not really educated on patches, so I did my own patches and they're like god awful. So I think you would like sew this onto your vest or something, or just back. So we have a couple of these. I have some friends that are actually from Texas. They would actually, I'll have to give it to them. They come to the field I go to. And then we have the business cards. I'll put in the link description below. You guys can check them out. I got a really good deal on the gas stuff, and I think they're 100% gas. I don't think they have any electric, which is awesome. You guys, you know me, I'm a huge gas fan. Okay, let's get this tape off. I believe these are business cards. These are pretty cool, actually. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh wow! All right, that's that. Hey, I'll give them that. All right. So it looks like they have different pistols on a couple of them. KW-ATB. You guys see? Oh, and rifles. This was a very well done idea. You guys see? Okay, I give them props on that. That was an excellent idea. And this is the information for anyone in Texas. Okay, there you guys go. Alright, big thanks to Gas Pro Central again. Really good deal. Let's move on forward. I'll put the link description for these guys, Gas Pro Central. I'll put a link in for this kit. Cradle, I'm not going to put a link in yet, because guess what, if I do the installation and it's garbage, we'll see. There's a problem with the impasse lately. I don't know what it is. Our Texas has been sort of all over the place in terms of quality, and I just, I didn't want to get the impasse, so that's why I went with these guys, although some people don't like these. So we'll see how this works out. If not, there's another way to do FPS Producer, and I'll talk about that. I'll talk about an FPS, how to deal with the FPS in the KC-02, because they usually do shoot hot. But I'm going to test that tomorrow at HSP. So we'll find out, and I'll just report to you guys back on the next video on how the gun went. But let's take it apart. Let's put this guy over here. It's gonna mess over here. I have 4 mags plus 1, so 5. Okay. Very cool. This gun is such a classic. It's good to be in my hands again. Okay, we have that. I think that's everything. Okay, let's close this. That's the one thing I appreciate when I do pistols. It doesn't take the whole freaking counter. My counter is a mess right now. We got a manual. Yeah, do they even have the new one in here? Well, this is okay. There's 2 iterations. There's this first one and the second one. You want to get the new one, okay? Okay, no, they do have it. I don't think they have the CZ in here. The KP-09. Do they have the tactical? Okay, alright, I'm sorry. I'm getting lost. I'm getting distracted. Manual. Not really important. Okay, here. Here's the important stuff. Here's where I'm going to face trouble. Since this gun is so old, I did a quick check, like maybe about a week ago, to see what parts are still in the market. And quite honestly, it looks like I'm gonna have to hit a lot of stores. But the problem is, I want to make this gun full steel. Tech made a bolt carrier. TSC, I believe, has the full internals here. What else? There's a talented guy, great guy, who made a, I believe it's a VSR, because the stock barrel is a proprietary. It's just garbage. It's not okay. It's not garbage. I'm sorry. I'm being picky. Realistically, if you want to turn this into a sniper rifle, you get rid of the inner barrel and the proprietary stuff, and you switch it to a VSR, and then you HPA tap it. But I'm not HPA tapping. I don't want to play airsoft with HPA hose. That's just me. I want a fluted barrel because you guys saw in that kit I bought, the CBS with the center balance. Oh boy, I'm blanking out. But you saw how it ports. So I want a cool barrel, but a lot of the barrels are out of stock. And I have to make sure it's the right length too. So, and this is where I'm going to be replacing. Where is it? Here's the loading nozzle. You're going to be, the cradle is going to be number, I think it's 41. Yeah, it's 41. So there's a lot of parts I want. I'm going to have to get an inner barrel, bucking. I want all steel internals in here, bolt carrier. And this is obviously going against the rule. Remember I told you guys, you run things till you break it, but I'm being dumb. I just want to draw money into it. But yeah, okay, and the joke is I'm not going to, if it works, I won't be using this stuff, so maybe I'll just get rid of it or sell it or whatever. I believe that's all I need for the parts. So let's actually take a look at the gun. But we're not going to go into depth, guys, because this is an old gun. You know, I'm pretty sure there's like 50 million videos out there. Yeah, you busted. All right. You got your loader. The recoil on here is fantastic. It's just a nice little kick. Guys, it's good to have this in my hand again, really. Okay, you guys have any specific questions, ask me. But this is, it's just a really good gun. I have so many good memories of it. Nothing seems different. These are mag. I have 5 long mags, and I'm gonna test it tomorrow. This is where you adjust the hop up. Okay, guys, it's pretty accurate for what it is, but it has so much more potential. I think that's what made this gun so great, that the room it has for potential. I think that's it. So you guys saw what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get this guy in here. The joke is, this part right here is going here. So it's like I might have to get a longer barrel. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be, that's going to be popping out. Well, that's not going to be popping out. This is going to be in here. I might have to get a custom barrel. This is where I'm going to have to do all the figuring out and stuff. And I'm going to try to document that. And hopefully this video series will help people out. Or if anything, maybe if people are still buying. I don't even know if people are still buying this or not. I don't know if people buy the M-Pass or the Cradle. It's just too many things have been going bad with the M-Pass lately. So I thought, why not just give this guy a chance again? No one did it. No one, not even on their website, they have videos. So someone should do a nice video for that. And I think that's it, guys. So I hope this video, I don't know if it really helped anyone actually. Okay, yeah, you know what? Don't let anything stop you. give it a shot at. The reason this raw, by the way, guys, because I want to have it anodized. I got some cool plans for it, but we'll see how it works out. I actually have a sketch. That's a great. Okay, there you go. If you guys have a project you want to do, always try to sketch it out and color. If I can find my sketch, I'll bring it into the next one. But what I've done is I sketched it and I told myself what I want to do to it, because I want the barrel to be important. You have to try to plan things ahead so you don't get stuck, or you get confused on what to do. If you have a visual, it will make things so much easier. Another thing I want to do is actually have LEDs in here, like an LED strip. I can sort of make it, emanate light from underneath, and all these ports. That's where I got this version. If you go to his website, you'll see he's got a lot of versions, and he's got some that are very, closed ports. But I wanted the one with all the ports to emphasize on the, the barrel and the lights. And I thought it'd be cool to make it like a futuristic, kind of gun. And then I'm going to anodize this. So plan things ahead, and it'll make the project so much easier and more fun, and you'll want to be more involved in it. You'll look forward to it. Whereas if you sort of just, I'm not gonna lie, I do it too myself, guys, where you just buy it part by part, and then you get all the parts in, and it's like, this doesn't work, this doesn't, this works, and then it's like, what the hell do you do with the extra parts? I've done it so many times to myself. So take that, guys, and I'm gonna go play this tomorrow. No videos because I'm still very fat and useless right now. I'm working on it, okay? This time I have to. I had some life issues, but I'm working on it. So take it easy, guys, and have a good one.